From the Cool TV studios in Lagos and from the worldwide resources of I Missed It News, here is Red Eye, a show that looks over the stories you may have overlooked. Red Eye.
It's unprecedented, it's new in this part. It's the most interesting 30 minutes on television. It's Red Eye on Star Times channel 196. My name is Ezugu Chukwudi. Meet the team.
I am Titilayo Amakula, giving you my honest opinion.
I am Big Jeffrey Ibe, the only traditionalist in the studio.
Ginika Jeff, the queer redhead.
We'll give you all that is odd in the headlines, all that is fluky, and all the odd lots in the news. We'll start with this very interesting story, and I think we should take this moment of silence. A reputable condom production company just released a study, and the finding is really very damning. Nigerian women are the most unfaithful in the world.
What?
No.
Jeff even agrees that it's wrong.
No, very wrong.
Why would you say it's wrong?
What happened to American women? I mean, what happened to Filipinos? What happened to Lebanese women?
Are we questioning the study of this reputable
yes,
condom manufacturing
Who
company?
made this research?
A reputable condom manufacturing company.
I'm sure they didn't do that here in Nigeria.
No, there were 29,000 respondents in 36 countries. So they have their
So
facts.
among everybody
Oh,
in the
really?
whole world, it's only Nigeria.
How
How's
did they
that
draw
for
their
Nigerian
statistics?
ladies out there?
How did they drop their? Were they going to different houses asking them, oh, have your girlfriend cheated? Have your this cheated? How did they drop
I'm
their
sure they'll have a way of finding out
How?
this.
No, it's actually difficult
Digitally
to
or
draw.
manually?
It's difficult to draw right statistics in Nigeria, so it's really wrong. I
But-
mean,
but-
I feel Lebanese women are loose.
Nigerian women
compared
are
to-
faithful.
Compared to us,
I'm
Italians are
indifferent,
worse.
whoever is faithful
Americans
or not, but if you're
are
unfaithful,
the
keep
highest
doing it. If
unfaithful
you're faithful,
people.
keep doing it.
In
Either
fact,
way,
give me the names
let's
of the
be
country people that were
efficient
there.
at being unfaithful or faithful.
Okay, before we start tearing each other up in the studio, you can join in the conversation. It is redeye at cooltv.cool, and you can join us with the hashtag redeye. Now, let's leave all that is unfaithful and go straight to something very interesting in the news.
Okay.
Now, a bizarre story. I don't know if it's bizarre, because, I mean, it's strange. But a 20-year-old man was arrested somewhere in Nigeria for defiling a chicken.
That's
How?
foul.
How?
A foul.
How?
No.
How did it? I don't. What?
Why are they always doing this? Nigeria,
It's
Nigeria,
quite
Nigeria,
small,
Nigeria.
right?
But it happened in Nigeria.
It's very small.
20
How
years
did-
old.
A mother hen, not
So he's no
mother,
longer...
their mother hen
No.
doesn't mean it's big.
Ginika, hold on. No. That means this guy now is no longer interested in feminine structure again.
Yeah.
Now he's now foul.
Well, his name is Jalili Ogunwole, and he said that he thinks it's a spiritual problem.
Oh, that's
Why
what
do
they
we
say.
tend to blame our problems on the spiritual?
Well, if we were given control to subdue animals and control them, I don't see what's wrong in sleeping with a fowl. I mean, if you think a fowl is sexier, please go on.
Do you have one at home?
No, I'm saying we have authority over animals.
So-
If you feel they are sexy
Authority
or they are
over
tighter,
animals.
So
please.
when
Not
he's
to
making love with
sleep
the fowl,
with
what
them.
kind of noise? What kind of animal noise would the fowl be making? What are you telling me?
One simple question.
No. That
Titi,
guy has
what do you think about dogs?
Well,
I think
why
she should
why
have
you ask
one.
me what I think about dogs? I don't
Since you
understand.
have
You
one.
love
Because there are
pets.
famous
Titi has one
stories
at
about
home.
women who sleep with
Well,
dogs. So Titi, since you have the power to,
A dog can't sleep with a human being, nah.
but the human being can sleep with a dog.
No.
Why?
Chickens
This
is
guy.
understandable. I understand.
Sorry,
chickens,
explain how
because
understandable it is for a man to.
their organs are narrow. They are
Yeah.
very soft. So
Okay,
it's,
so it's
the
the
same way some
tight
ladies
Titi
will
is
go
speaking
for.
out of
No, I'm not
experience.
speaking. I'm just being logical because you guys are here pretending as if they bring chicken now, you won't rape the chicken.
Chicken.
Wow, Jeff, serious. Okay, well, let's leave unfaithful. Let's leave
Where
having carnal knowledge of chickens and go into a story that deals with humans. Now, a Nigerian businessman somewhere in Benue State was raped to death by 5 of his 6 wives.
serves him good.
5 of his 6 wives.
Yes.
And I
Very
hate
good.
that caption. He wasn't raped to death. It was conjugal. They were taking their
That guy is
conjugal
weak.
rights. So
Chukwudi.
it's
Yeah,
That guy is a weakling.
he's very
How do
weak.
you mean
You can't
very
marry
weak?
5 wives and you
His
can't satisfy
thyroid,
them.
his ikenga is not functional.
How do you mean?
He actually married those 6 wives,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So what happened? he now gave up along the road. He gave up. No.
He went out on an evening of drinking with his friends and came back and decided to perform his manly duties on his youngest wife.
Yes.
But the other women became angry and decided to take what is theirs by
I heard
force.
that men, when they get intoxicated, they're stronger and they can do like 5 or 6 of what they could do when they were very sober.
Different
so
women.
saying that the guy is high, meaning that he should have been able to handle 10 women, but having to pass out.
And it was like
Sorry,
a statement now. He said
finish up with the 5 wives before he died?
It happened in the night.
To be very unfair.
It happened in the night,
Bring
right?
his spirit back and finish what he started.
It happened in the night.
Yes.
And the weather was calm, cool, and that guy cannot deliver.
Jeff, according to statistics, he went to his last wife.
Okay.
But when women are hitting menopause, their libido is like is
charging
aggressive.
up.
Yeah,
Charging up.
so I understand why he died. I mean, how can 5 aggressive menopause-reaching women attack a guy like that? I mean,
knew he had aggressive
That man is,
women.
for all I know, that man is a
fifth one and
weakling.
a sixth
He's
one.
a disappointment to men.
One quick one. How do you think the man went to the great beyond? How did he die? Like, can you demonstrate how he died?
I can. No, it's not like he cannot die like that.
How did
We're
he
doing like this, maybe something like this.
But
You know, like someone that has epilepsy.
how did they rape him? You didn't know how they rape men.
This guy is
Please,
sick now.
exactly. Please,
No,
sorry, you guys.
Let me
guys,
tell you how they rape men.
Educate us, please.
See,
No. It's, I've asked this question because I never thought men could be raped. But I heard if you're fanning their anus, that it can't go down.
Is that
That's what
true,
I heard.
Jeff? HM?
I heard if you're fanning their anus, it just keeps getting
I think
stronger.
Jeff will know because
Jeff,
Jeff has a lot
dear
of
Jeff,
yes.
please tell us, is that true? You found the anus and it...
There's a possibility. Yes, it's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible. I would have to consult the.
Is that the only way?
I have to confirm.
Is that the only way? Is there another way?
There's another way.
Without having to stare at the anus, is there another way?
Yes,
of
now there's
getting
another
it?
way now. There's another
It's
way.
really
now.
very, very important to know that Ginika is very interested in this, and I think
I don't want to
Jeff and Ginika will give you a lot of time after the show to discuss about fanning certain
No,
places
I
in the
don't
body.
want to have to stare. or
Let's go
find
to the
anus.
next story that doesn't have to do with women and men. This
And
is
anuses.
two people, two relatives.
Yeah.
A young man in Edo State wanting to test the efficacy or the potency of a charm, and he handed a weapon to his cousin and asked his cousin to try out and see if the charm is very potent, and he ended up killing himself.
The guy is a fool.
That guy.
Why didn't he take the chicken
I know
that guy raped?
I know it
Why
must
didn't
be
he use the
Edo.
chicken for the
What makes
experiment?
it know themselves?
I know it must be Edo. That is their way.
No,
that guy has a problem. So among all his part of the body now, where he actually wanted to test, he cannot even test from the leg. He cannot test from the
Why
hand.
can't you go test with an
no,
animal?
but if you,
The next thing is
you
to-
can't test
oh
with the
my
leg
God.
because if the it was probably a life-threatening one or something that had to do with his life.
Exactly.
What's that? Is it
And he's shot in the
Sakabia?
head or
Exactly.
in the heart.
So you have to die and then come back, or
And
your
be
life has
sure
to
of the
be.
potency.
Do we think
Exactly.
white people are stupid when they use rats to test our medicines? They're not silly. I mean, when you want to test these things, we have animals. I'm not against people that have what they call it now. Have a
Odeshi.
No. The people that have this whole animal sympathy kind of thing.
Animal
I'm not saying-
rights advocates.
Yeah, you can get a rat or an animal that is useless to the nation of Nigeria. Shoot them.
What did you say? That you
Yeah,
said
but
the
I don't
whites.
believe Nigerian charms
This is the
work
black.
with the
And
way
it's
white
actually
people
happening
charms
where?
work
In the
with.
confirmed rural area of Edo State.
Well,
So
okay.
it's two
And
things. It's
besides,
a
our
two-way
rats are
thing.
quite local.
Strange
They
things do
probably-
not only happen in Nigeria. Let's go over to Indonesia, where people are bringing the swagger of dead people back. Now, what they do is they dig up the corpse of people who have passed on, and they dress them up in fine clothing and parade them through the streets of Indonesia.
What a
These
waste
people, they
of
have problems.
clothes.
They have mental problems.
That's a waste. Why waste
And
clothes?
I know
like
what is
that?
causing this thing is all these things they used to eat. All these are nonsense.
Why are there Jeff is bad?
Because I cannot, I
Please
try
tell
to
me, what
imagine.
can I eat?
Why will you bring out somebody from the dead? You now redress the person, repackage the person.
For
again.
whatever reason, please do not waste
don't
clothes
understand.
But
like
you
that.
know, there's actually another angle. There are people that, when they buried their dead, they didn't like the clothes that they wore because they didn't have money to take care of their dead then.
Then, okay.
So you want to dig the person up and give the person a befitting look before the person goes. So I think it's reasonable
Sorry,
sort
with the
of.
clothes still.
But if you have money
very
after somebody
clean
has
and
passed on, just, take good care of yourself while you're alive, instead of going back to the dead
To
person.
dig
and
and
dress
then
them
bring
up.
and
Well,
the
if you're
bodies
feeling
are...
guilty about the person's death, and you can as well do something. I mean, look at how good looking that man and that lady is.
Those
Just
people
look
are
at
gone.
that.
They are gone. Oh.
But they are good looking. Now, have you ever seen a skeleton looking that good?
And these are
Okay,
youths.
yes, let's discuss. I'm sure that the women in the house would want to advocate for women's rights and
I am
everything like that.
advocating for clothes.
Now, very interesting story that happened in Abuja. A prostitute was charged to court and sentenced to 100 days in prison for stealing from a client. Now, how do you negotiate and reach an agreement, and at the end of the day, you steal from somebody giving you or rendering service,
Sorry, did he
great
pay?
service to
Did
you?
he pay? How much did he pay? How much exactly?
How much did he pay? You
How
say
much?
yes,
How
he
much?
paid.
How much? How much? How
No,
much?
there was negotiation. She was supposed to spend the night with the man
Wow,
for
Chukwudi,
20,000
you were there
naira.
when they were negotiating.
No, she stated her own side of the story. He was supposed to pay her 20,000 naira after they agreed, and after the night of hair and everything, she discovered that he had more than she thought he had.
But it's normal now. It's a normal feeling.
So would you steal from your client?
I would
What
take
is
it
wrong?
and let
What
you
is
know,
wrong?
probably leave a note and, what we had, I felt, well,
Do you
you
know what
probably
I'm
didn't please
thinking?
me well
I'm
enough.
thinking Chukwudi is into slave trade, because if you're not into slave trade, you tell me, how will someone price you 20,000 naira and you'll be happy?
I don't know what you say. I
She
don't know.
probably accepted 20,000 because she thought he didn't have enough.
And maybe
But
he
you're not
priced.
looking
Now,
to
you
the
know how
bag and
Nigerians
have
are when they price.
what
You want to
are
buy
saying now,
market and they'll tell you, no, last price.
You're driving out from where I'm even coming
Okay,
from.
no, Big Jeff, one quick question.
Yes.
How do you think it will be proper to negotiate with somebody rendering such a service?
You have to do your manly work well.
What do you mean such a service?
Now look at the
She
story
didn't
you
render
said.
that service.
The
Would
lady
you
had
guys
time.
sleep well at
The
night?
lady had time to go and steal from that man.
Okay,
That means
okay.
the man did not work.
Okay.
He's a weakling. Because assuming he used the Kinga very well, utilized his weapon of mass destruction on her, she cannot even move an inch.
You
But if
forget
you
this.
overuse this,
She cannot move.
Jeff, she's a
No, no,
prostitute.
no, no.
She's had the king, she's had bombs, zero coaches, everything going to her.
You
So
see,
trust me, there's nothing the
They
guy can.
have the Kinga and they have the Kinga.
Wow.
You understand me? If that man actually has the right Kinga to deliver, you understand? You know you're a woman now.
Which one is a woman?
If the man can bang,
Woman.
hits the bang word. You understand me? The lady cannot do that to him now.
I really do not understand the meaning of the Ikenga and the banging and everything. But when we go on this break and come back, we'll continue our conversation. You can join us on the discussion, redeye@cooltv.cool with the hashtag redeye. We'll be back.